Most criminals do not care about the consequences of their actions provided the financial gain commensurated to it. Some believe that crimes pay, though the odds of survival are very bleak. Some of them were never caught, while others have lost their lives and freedom as a result of their involvement in a crime. Many of the notorious criminals were either captured or shot in the middle of their criminal operations. So this video, we are going to talk about the top 7 biggest criminals of Europe. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Number 7. Kareem Awali. French police believe France's most wanted man is at large in Hong Kong and are 99% sure that he will commit another gruesome criminal offense. Sky News reports Kareem Awali is wanted for the alleged murder of Jean Meyer in 2011. He's a danger to anyone that he crosses, Jacques Crowley, the head of the French Fugitive Arrest and Search Team, told Sky News. People that can meet him should be fully aware of that. Police say Awali attacked Meyer with an axe, inflicting multiple wounds at the airport traffic control tower where they both worked in Mulhouse, East France. After the murder, police believe Awali fled to Switzerland, altering his passport by changing the O in his surname to a Q. From Switzerland, he went to Macau and then Hong Kong. He was arrested, sentenced, and briefly jailed there in 2014 after Hong Kong authorities discovered he had forged his passport and thus entered the region illegally. In 2016, he disappeared, but in 2018, French police received an anonymous tip-off that he was in the city. There is no further evidence that he left Hong Kong. He had to hand over his passport to the Hong Kong authorities, so he's now undocumented, Crowley told Sky News. He's a guy who doesn't belong to organized crime or organized groups. He has no hidden money, no hidden cash somewhere. So he has to make a new life in Hong Kong. He has a new wife, a son, and probably new friends. Number 6. Bekidubs, Alvis. Together with criminals from 19 other EU member states, police are looking for one Alvis Bekidubs for sexual violence, as reported by Latvian state police. In 2015, the 1979-born Bekidubs, while drunk, committed a sexual crime against a minor. Bekidub was sentenced to 11 years in prison, and a European arrest warrant has been issued, requesting his arrest and extradition to Latvia. Bekidub is in hiding, and the police do not know where he is. 2 minutes. This is the average time frame within which police in the European Union receive reports of sex crimes, be it rape, sexual violence, or sexual assault, state police stress. This year, the European Network of Fugitive Active Search Teams, NFAST, annual European Most Wanted Criminals campaign, created in cooperation with Europol, will focus on manhunts for sex criminals, adds state police. Number 5. Samar Zija, Mladen. The 32-year-old, who Slovenian police put on the list of the EU's most dangerous refugees, was arrested by local police 10 days ago after a fight and shooting at a cafe in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Mladen Samar Zija was released after a criminal investigation, and his dual nationality protects him from extradition to Slovenia. The Slovenian police presented the latest campaign launched by Europol and the European Network of Active Search for Fugitives groups, aimed at an intensive search for members of organized crime groups. Among them are also Slovenes Mladen Samar Zija, born in 1990, charged with illegal drug trafficking. The Balkan media also reported on the 32-year-old, who, in addition to his Slovenian citizenship, also has BiS citizenship. Samar Zija is said to be the godfather of the alleged leader of the Skaljar clan Jovan Vukotic, who was recently killed in Turkey. Otherwise, Samar Zija was allegedly arrested on the night of September 19 in Pale, Bosnia and Herzegovina for being involved in a brawl and shooting at the Red and White Kafanica cafe. During the fight, the 32-year-old is said to have been in a cafe after attacking one of the police officers with a BMW X5. He fled the scene. Rapid police intervention stopped him in the Pal area, and police said arrested him for aiding and abetting criminal activities. They found 58,400 euros in cash and 4 mobile phones in his vehicle, which were temporarily confiscated along with the car. What the money was intended for is not known and is the subject of further investigations. However, it is obvious that Samar Zija came to Pale with so much money for a reason, said a source close to the investigation, adding that the police probably prevented a more serious crime from being committed. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic. Number 4. Bojan and Radomir. There are Bojan Dragicevic, 34, from Banja Luka, and Radomir Fijanovic, 32, from Doboj, who is suspected to have participated in the robbery of the century in Ljubljana, where the thieves got away with 33 million euro. Slovenian police is searching for him for 11 years for the robbery of Sberbank, where 428 safes were broken into and were taken at around 20 million euros. with other valuables worth around 13 million euros. In that robbery, 5 armed men broke into the bank, using the security code for the vault users, disabling 2 guards in the process. It is about well-organized and sophisticated robbery, safety experts pointed out, but also that the security was very weak and the alarms were not connected to the security center or police headquarters near the bank. Dragoveshik has robbed the office of Hab's split bank in the center of Sebenik twice. The first time he stole 47,000 euros, and the second time almost around 66,000 euros. According to the verdict, the robbery was organized in Banja Luka, where he was arrested in May 2012, then delivered to Croatia. The weapons and stolen money were never found. After he was put in prison in Lipoglava, Dragicevic escaped by jumping out of the window of the room when guards left him without supervision. He jumped into a parked car and ran away, but the police managed to catch him on the same day. After the escape, he was transferred to Pula the next year, from where he also managed to escape when he was returning from a walk, jumping over a wall tall 3 meters. Prison police shot 3 rounds of warning into the air and then shot at him, but couldn't hit him. At that moment, the prison manager resigned. Because of this case, disciplinary proceedings against 3 guards were started. Number 3. Foko Tiber. The Criminal Intelligence Service Austria offers a reward of 20,000 euros for legally obtained tips that lead to the arrest of Tiber Foko, who has been listed as wanted for arrest by the Linz Regional Court. The distribution of the reward will not be subject to normal legal recourse. In case more than one person has tips that lead to the arrest of Foko, the reward will be distributed according to the relevance of their tips. 299 of the Austrian Penal Code are excluded from receiving a reward. Tiber Foko is suspected of having on 13 March 1986 killed a prostitute. On 31 March 1987, he was sentenced to life. The case has meanwhile been reopened. On 27 April 1995, Tiber Foko escaped from prison while on leave to study. Number 2. Borelli Alex. Europol has published the list of 54 most wanted criminals in Europe. Part of Europe's most wanted fugitives is the 50-year-old Albanian Gani Borelli. The Albanian is wanted by the Cyprus authorities. Allegedly, he is involved in the triple murder that occurred on June 23, 2016. Gani Borelli is accused alongside a collaborator. They entered a restaurant in Ayia Napa and opened fire. Masked and armed with pistols and automatic weapons, they opened fire and killed a businessman, a police officer, and his wife. At the moment of the crime, the kids of the police officers were in the restaurant. Another policeman was seriously injured, but he managed to kill his collaborator. Burrell is believed to have left the scene with a car that was later found burnt. He is also suspected of being involved in several murders in Ayia Napa as part of an Albanian criminal gang. Number 1. Omorigi Felix. Felix Omorigi, as leader of the criminal organization, organized the smuggling of young girls, some of them minors. The victims, who were in a precarious situation, were smuggled from Nigeria to Italy by the organization. Once there, the victims were distributed to several European countries, where they were forced to prostitute themselves. As a leader, Felix Omorigi decided which country the victims would be transferred to and collected all income gained from prostitution. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you like this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.